Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the next topic in chapter 3, the fault and the terminology and the classification which is mainly based on the movement of the faulted block. Let us see. What do you mean by fault? From the civil engineering point of view, these are the most unfavorable and undesirable geological structures uh, at any site for a given purpose, like the location of reservoir, where the foundation site for construction of dams, important bridges or huge buildings, for tunneling, for laying roads, railways, tracks, etc. These are not favorable for any of the geological structure because faults considerably weaken the rocks and they render the sites in which they occur as unfavorable places for all the construction purposes. Okay, let me repeat because they weaken the rocks. Faults will weaken the rocks and render the sites and render the sites in which they occur. Further, as long as the folds are active, the site is unstable and susceptible to upward, downward, or sideward movement along the fault plane. Remember, this fault plane, when it is active, we have a lot of movement, like sometimes upward, downward, sideward movement, thereby making the places highly hazardous for the foundation purpose. So, it is very dangerous. So, by virtue of the harm, they are capable of causing faults, which are necessary investigation with special care has to be taken for the major constructions. So, this is how the faults will look. This is a footwall block. This is a hanging wall block. Let us see. This is a fault, how it looks generally. This is a normal fault. This is a transform fault. Here there is extension and here there is a lateral motion. Reverse fault and transform fault also are formed. This is compression and here left lateral motion. See, here there is extension and here it is compression. You can see the direction how it is, okay? See, this is how it is formed. There is a fault. Coming to the magnitude of the faults, like faults also have considerable ranges in the magnitude, but some occur for short distances while other can be traced for very long distances. Also, in some cases, displacement may be less than a centimeter, while in other it may be over kilometers also. So, the magnitude of faulting obviously depend upon the intensity and the nature of the shearing stresses which are involved. Okay, let me repeat. The magnitude of faulting obviously depend on the intensity and the nature of shearing, intensity and nature of shearing stresses involved. Okay, so this is how the magnitude of the fault looks. It may be centimeter or kilometers also. Nature of fault plane. Here rarely the displacement during the faulting occurs along a single fault plane. So in many cases this faulting take place along a number of parallel fractures also. So a fault plane may be plane or straight or may be curved or irregular. That is, it may be horizontal or inclined or vertical. Okay, let me repeat. A fault plane may be plane or straight or may be curved sometimes or irregular in nature. That is, it may be horizontal or inclined or vertical. It may be horizontal or inclined or vertical. See, this is how the nature of the fault plane is. This is the earth crust. Here, fracture surface is there. Here, it is dawn thrown block. Arrow will indicate the direction of the relative displacement. This is the displacement from here to here. This is a fault line. Okay, please look at this. The occurrence of faulting is also often accompanied by the earthquakes, which is an indication of the subsurface instability of the region which is concerned. So we can tell that faulting may be treated as an attempt to reach the stability. If you treat the faulting, it's like it will be similar that you are treating stability also. If it is a natural phenomenon, you can't arrest it. Coming to the recurrence of faulting, this is so because this fault plane will offer the least resistance for the readjustment of the blocks which is concerned, and also the release of accumulated energy in the rock. Here the energy which is stored will be released at a time. So once the stability is attained, this faulting may be not reoccur or even faulting take place. It would be of a mild intensity. Such faults which have not been affected in any of the history are known as dead faults. Okay. Coming to the parts of the fault. What are the different parts of the fault? Fault plane. What is a fault plane? This is a plane along which the adjacent blocks were relatively displaced with one another. In other words, we can also tell that it is a fracture surface on either side where the rocks have moved past one another. See, this is how the hanging wall, fault plane, offset layer, footwall. These are the different parts of the fault. Coming to the footwall and the hanging wall. Here, when the fault plane is inclined, the faulted block which lies below the fault plane is known as footwall. Foot, the name itself, foot. Okay. If the other block which rests above the fault, then it is known as hanging wall. Okay. In this case of vertical faults, naturally the faulted blocks cannot be described as footwall or hanging wall. In the faulted blocks, you cannot describe. Okay. See, this is the footwall. This is the extension type, and here it is a hanging wall. Above the fault plane, it is hanging wall. Below the fault plane, it is footwall. Coming to slip, what do you mean by slip? Slip is nothing but the displacement which will occur during the faulting. Okay, this is left lateral strike slip fault. Here it is shearing off. Okay, parts of a fault. Let it heave and throw. Generally, the horizontal component of displacement is called heave. What is heave? The horizontal displacement is called heave, and the vertical component of displacement, the vertical component of displacement is called throw. Okay, in vertical faults generally there are only throw but no heave. Coming to horizontal faults, there are only heave but not throw. Please remember. See, this is how the heave and throw are shown. This is a fault plane through which the faults occur. This is a hanging wall which is hanging, and this is a footwall. Thank you.